Hey guys, David Siteman Garland. Welcome to another DSG TV, and oh boy, in for a treat today. So let me get a little backstory. I gotta get comfortable here to tell you a little bit about this. You know, very rarely does a product come across my desk or into my email that gets me this excited where I have to share it with you guys. You know, I only share stuff that I think is just absolutely unbelievable and is going to help you crush it. So let me explain a little backstory today, because we're going to be talking about something called LeadPlayer, which is an amazing, basically video host, if you will, a video player that you can put on your site that, in many terms, pimps YouTube. And I'll explain this in a second here, but let me tell you a little bit of backstory. So Clay Collins was one of the creators of this, and Clay's been on the show before and things like that. And you know, I've never really used YouTube. I've never I don't know, I just haven't been a big YouTube person. And I was creating these DSG TV videos, and I was planning them, and Clay reached out to me and he said, hey, I'm working on something really cool. Can I tell you a little bit more about it? It's a video player, and it's going to help you, you know, increase your subscribers and be more awesome, all those kind of things. And I was like, all right, Clay, yeah, that sounds good. And then I forgot about it. I went to Greece. I went on a trip with my wife. I totally forgot about it, honestly. And I came back after Greece, and I said, you know what? I should reach back to Clay, see what this is all about. And my mind was freaking blown by this. So let me explain it. There's a lot of features of LeadPlayer, but I only want to point out two. And then I want to talk about some of my results as well. So let's talk about what we got right here. We got your website. I'm sure it looks just as good as my drawing here. And there's you. You're a little, you know, a little odd looking. But there's your website, and you put a video on your website here, okay? Now, here's the first awesomeness factor that happens. Now, let's say you go on YouTube and you put your video on your site. Okay, that's great. But can you build your list that way? Well, you used to not be able to. Now with LeadPlayer, you can put in an opt-in box anytime during your video, before your video, after your video. All you do is you take the YouTube video, you pop it into this LeadPlayer thing, and then you embed it on your website. That's it. It takes 2 seconds. I figured it out, and trust me, I don't do anything technically related. So let me give you an example right now. I could say, hey guys, join the Rise VIP email list. And you see how that works. It just showed up on the screen. Right away, you can opt in. You can do this at any point during the video. Multiple opt-ins, calls to action, all that kind of stuff. Freaking awesome. All right? Now, get rid of that one. All right, let's talk about awesomeness number 2 here. So this one is the one that really blew my mind. The opt-in thing was awesome, and it's never been done before, but this one was like, psh. All right, so let's say that you've got an upcoming webinar, okay? You're gonna promote a webinar, it's next Thursday or whatever it might be. All right, well, let's say you've got all these videos on your site, all these videos that you've embedded on your website, and what ends up happening is they probably have all old calls to action in them. You know, maybe it's to join your email list or something like that, or an event you did last year. Now with LeadPlayer, what you can do is basically with one click of the button, you can update the calls to action in every single one of the videos. So that means that any video, even the video that you did 6 months ago, will now promote your upcoming webinar. So like, for example, if you were doing it next Thursday, you'd change all your videos, so now anytime anyone watches them on your website, they're gonna get a reminder about that webinar. And that is crazy cool because it keeps your content fresh and allows people to keep opting in. So those are two of the major things on there, and there's many other really cool features as well. I'm not even gonna highlight them. I'm gonna have Clay below explain some in the notes here on therisepop.com. Now, I wanna talk about my results. Number one goal of this, right, of using LeadPlayer is to get more opt-ins, to get more subscribers, to build your audience. That is the number one thing, you know, to generate leads and bring people in. Since I started using LeadPlayer, and this is where the proof was in the pudding, because it's one thing to have the shiny red ball where it's this like cool video player. It's another thing when you're getting some freaking badass results, right? 4 times the amount of opt-ins now on a daily basis than what we used to get. I mean, LeadPlayer has quadrupled the opt-ins from the Rise to the Top, to our VIP email list, to different things that we've been doing and experimenting with this. And I've been doing this behind the scenes, and I was like a little schoolgirl. I was like all giddy once I saw the results, and I knew that I had to share it with you guys because I guarantee you, if you're a mediapreneur and you're creating media or videos of any kind online, internet marketer, etc., this is a must-have plugin to get LeadPlayer. So here's what you got to do next. If you want to check this out and you want more details, you know, head over to my very special link, therisetotop.com/ LeadPlayer, therisetotop.com/LeadPlayer. We're going to put that call to action and show you exactly how to do it. We're going to throw in the link here at the end of the video. Check it out. You won't be sorry. Like I said, you know, I like to look out for you guys like Papa Bear. You know, I like to only recommend stuff that I think is really going to help take your business to the next level. And this was one of those rare occasions. I probably promote, I don't know, 0.00001% of stuff that comes across my desk. So enjoy LeadPlayer. Check it out, therisetotop.com/LeadPlayer. We'll put a link up right now on your screen. Enjoy it. Can't wait to see your results.